Let's see. Okay, this is Mike. Hi, Maureen.
Hi.
This is me. Let's see. Hi. I'm going to the roof. See, there's some belts and some grease gun, and I'm going up that thing. All right, that's the start of my video. This is an example of a unit running free. It's 70 degrees down inside the mall, and right here the compressors are running. Number 13. I'm about to shut it down.
Thanks.
Are we live?
We're live.
Alright, I'm gonna take the cover off to access the panel. It's not like it's on a hinge or anything. It's ridiculous. This thing is so old, the Dead Sea was only 6. We'll take a look. What we got inside. Here, if you get a close up, Mike, you'll see a belt. It's all glazed and it's starting to crack. Therefore, replace the belt. All right, pause. Is it live?
Yeah.
All right, come on here, right here, Mike. Listen to this. That's a bad bearing inside the motor. If you're listening closely, the bearing is bad. Also, I'm pointing to it right now. A grease fitting belongs there. Was never put on there. This motor will die soon. We're going to try and salvage what we can. Cut. This is a picture or a video of the pillow block bearing that does the fan. It has a tube connected to it from the outside, so if anybody ever greased it in the past, they have no idea how much grease they're putting in it. It's been cleaned once by me, but it needs to be, the tube needs to be cut, a new fitting needs to be installed, and it needs to be cleaned and greased properly. Cut. Hey,
Action.
we have to go to the other side of the unit because that's embarrassing. Open this up. Cut. This is the heating chamber. Gas flows through these pipes at a fire. Fire goes along this box, goes along into that chamber. Take a top picture here, Mike. Heats up, then go over here. The air gets blown across the chamber and down to the space to heating it up. Cut. Live?
Yep.
This is the panel with the drive in. Here's the other bearings, close up, pillow block bearings, load of grease. This tube has no business being there. It's old kind of engineering. It needs to be removed. Cut. Build up the filter compartment now.
Live.
See what the condition of the filters is. Nothing is easy. Can't get anything done quick. Oh. Cut. My accident cut. Oh, look at this. Take a picture of the filter, Mike. This is the existing filter. Filters need to be changed. Cut.
Go.
This is the return air chamber. All the return air from the wall comes back into here. I'm going to open it up. Big cut for now.
Go.
Return air chamber. Have a look. Oh, lovely. If you look in the walls, you see 25 years of dirt. Look down there, that is the return air you see inside the mall. That's the grill when you look up. Here's the motor. Here are some AX78 belts that need replacing because they're dry as anything. And look at this.
No.
Look at the bearing. This is the bearing. And this is the AX78 belts, which I don't have, I don't think. There's the motor. Poor condition. Over there is the damper. Down there is the grill to the mall. Walls are covered in dust. Hey, I'm inside the filter compartment. I got the filters out, the old ones out. The coil has been rubbed down, but it really needs to be acid cleaned. But the problem is it's so old, you can't really do that. So you clean it the best you can. The dampers. Like normally, or not normally, but prior to 2011, companies would come in and just change the filters and put some grease in the bearings and say they did maintenance. Meanwhile, these dampers are stuck and they're full of dirt and they don't move. It doesn't budge. And so this is part of maintenance that never got done. It's sort of like, you know, you change the oil in your car, but you don't grease and you don't clean and you don't check anything else out. So that's the filter compartment. Okay, these are the new filters that are in. They will last roughly 3 months. No, in this place, 4 months. And that's that. I'm going to be installing a new grease bearing on the fan motor, because I never had one. Here's the plug, original plug that came with the motor. And to properly grease a motor, you need to put a fitting in there, and then underneath there's another plug. You can see it right there. That has to come off. So when you put the grease in the top, the old grease or whatever is the shreds come out of the bottom. Okay, I'm going to grease the fan bearing now. See how many pumps it takes to get grease out of the bottom. Let's see if we can get to the bottom there. Okay, there it is. Where is it? Where are you, bottom? Alright. There's the hole. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There it comes. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. See the color change? That's the old grease, original grease that was in there. And if you see some metallic, that means it's a bearing of metal that's breaking. Now this motor is properly greased. Now that the motor has been greased and somewhat wiped down, the thing to do now is to open up the pecker head, find out what the connections look like, and make sure they're not loose or anything. Alright, here's the bearing cleaned up with a new grease fitting on it and properly greased.
Fishing background.
Alright, this bearing has been cleaned and all the old grease is gone. New grease is pumped in and cleaned out. And, you know, the bearings need to be cleaned and the old grease needs to be removed because it'll encapsulate the heat and the bearing will fail. Here's the sequence. If the bearing fails, the shaft ruptures, the housing of the bearing, the pillow block, the shaft moves, the squirrel cage rubs against the shroud, and now the squirrel cage fails, the shroud fails, and now you're looking at a $10,000 repair to remove everything here and to replace. So keep your bearings clean and greased. I do not have the AX78 belts. I must have run out. I need some more. I'm not going to put old belts back on because then I'll never come back and do the service that this return section needs. This bearing is disgusting. This motor is going to burn out. I just assume disable it and let the unit run without it for now. Okay, this is the heating chamber control section. I could not get the spark igniter going, so I replaced this fin wall board. That is a fin wall board, and that makes the spark for the fan. Relay turns the motor on, and the motor's inside there. I have to pull it apart so you can see it, and that's what starts the gas flow and allows this thing to have heat. So we put a new board in, and that's where I'm at. Alright, this is the control panel for the unit. I want to see what's going on, I'll show you guys what's going on there. This is the old management system. This is the original controller that's been jumped out. Control has been, and there's no economizer because it's been removed. Those are the relays they put in for the Novar system that they piggyback into EcoWise, which will be getting replaced by me to put in a those relays will get rewired, this controller will get rewired, and the control wiring down here will get rewired to put in a Wi-Fi thermostat. That's that.